First, something in general about Turkey. It is a Euro-Asian country with capital city called Ankara, and its population is about 85 million people. It is between Europe and Central Asia, and it borders with Black Sea, Aegean Sea, and Mediterranean Sea. Its area is about 783,000 square kilometers. On this picture, you can see Turkey in Europe. And here you can see the location of Turkey and the countries it borders with, which are Syria, Iraq, Iran, Armenia, Georgia, Greece, and Cyprus, and Bulgaria. Now something about Ankara. It is the second biggest city in Turkey, and it has about 5 million people. Its area is around 24,500 square kilometers, and its nickname is the heart of Turkey because it's the capital city. Here you can see Ankara on map. Next, I'm going to be talking about Istanbul, which is the biggest city in Turkey and is also known as Constantinople. Its area is about 5,000 square kilometers, and it has over 15 million people. On this picture, you can see where it is located. Next, something about sites that are in Turkey. One of them is Hagia Sophia, which is a mosque that was former Orthodox church. Next, I have Mountain Ararat, which is actually a volcano, and it is marked as the place where Noah's Ark ran aground. And we have the Library of Celsus, which is an ancient Roman building, and it is from the year 135. Next, I wanted to talk about Cappadocia, which is a region in Turkey, and it is located in the central Turkey. It is mostly mountainous, and I wanted to talk about National Park Koreme, which is in Cappadocia. It is in the UNESCO World Heritage, and it is known for its fairy chimneys. Now, something about food in Turkey. We have burek, which is one of the symbols of the Turkish cuisine, and you can consume it as a main dish or a snack. And kofte, which are similar to meatballs, and there are almost 300 types of kofte in Turkey. And doner kebab, which is the hit of Turkish gastronomy, and it is a Turkish version of fast food. On this picture, I decided to put up kofte. And that is all. Thank you for your attention.
So, hello, my name is Tihana, and I'm going to tell you something more about Turkey. So, here's some basic information about Turkey. Turkey's capital is Ankara, and most of the people in the world think it's Istanbul, but Istanbul is actually their biggest city. Their area is 783,562 kilometers square, and their population is 85,279,553. Their president is Recep Tayyip Erdogan. You can see him on that picture. And their currency is Turkish lira. You can see the sign for their currency. And here's what their money looks like. So this is their flag and coat of arms. Their coat of arms is Greece-centered and a star, and their colors for the flag are white and red. So here's their national dish. Their national dish is kofte and doner kebab. Kofte is a family of dishes made from meatballs or meatloaves, and doner kebab is a type of kebab made from meat that is cooked on vertical roastery. So this is something about their history. Turkey was officially proclaimed on October 29, 1923. Official name of Turkey is Turkey. It is actually pronounced the same, but it's just spelled differently because some people were mistaking it for the animal turkey. And Turkey was biggest when it was the Ottoman Empire, and on the picture you can see how big actually was Ottoman Empire. And this is something about their geography. Turkey is divided into 7 geographical regions: Marmara, Aegean, Black Sea, Central Anatolia, Eastern Anatolia, Southeastern Anatolia, and Mediterranean. And it borders Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Greece, Bulgaria, and Cyprus. Now here's something about their culture and traditions. Nazar Bontuk, aka Evil Eye, is a talisman thought to protect from danger. In Turkey, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And some common foods that you can find in a Turkish breakfast are eggs, cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, and bread. They really cherish their bread. Turkish hamam is a Turkish bath, and it is performed by a man or a woman once a week, where you stay in a room full of steam with a pool of water. Pregnancy: in some small villages, some women stay indoors for 40 days to regain health and help their newborns with a good start in life. And sometimes the newborn is actually gifted another botsuk, so they can protect the child when it's still youngest. Here are some fun facts about Turkey. Turkish people love drinking tea. 96% of the people in Turkey drink at least 1 cup of tea a day. There are over 80,000 mosques in Turkey, 82,693 to be exact. Turkish national sport is oil wrestling. It's just like normal wrestling, but they're just all covered in oil. And Istanbul is on 2 continents. It's in Europe and Asia, because 5% of Turkey is in Europe and the other 95% is in Asia. So it's right between Europe and Asia. People believe that Noah's Ark allegedly landed on the mountain Ararat, which is in Turkey. And Turks brought coffee to the Europe. So when Turks invaded Hungary in Battle of Monarchs in 1526, they left behind them coffee grants. So the name turquoise actually came from Turkey. Turquoise actually means Turkish stone. And the original name of Istanbul is Byzantine. Byzantine is from Greek origin, and it came from the people who found Turkey, from Byzance. And in 324 it was renamed to Constantinopolis, and in 1930 it was named Istanbul. And that was all from me. Thank you for listening.
Markovic, and I made a presentation about Ankara. Ankara is the capital of Turkey, and it has a population of around 5.5 million people. It also has an area of around 2,500 kilometers squared. It's placed in northeast Turkey in central Anatolia, and it has relatively cold weather ranging from -5 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Some fun facts. It changed names. Before it was the capital city, it was known as Angora, and it changed its name to Ankara, which we know today. It is stronger in industry-wise because of its factories that produce food and clothing items. The city's symbol is an anchor, which represents security and safety. Some famous landmarks in Ankara are the Kocatepe Mosque, which is the largest mosque in Ankara. It's so big that it can be seen from anywhere in central Ankara, and it was so big that it took 20 years to build it. Another interesting place is the Ankara Castle, which was constructed during the 7th century. The interesting thing about it is that it was rebuilt several times under different empires, the Roman, Byzantine and Ottoman Empire. It also has a museum. The third famous landmark is the I.N.S.P.I.R.E. It's a museum and a mausoleum of the first Turkish president. It has the Road of Lions, which is a 250-meter walkway for pedestrians that leads up to the monument. It has 24 lion sculptures, which represent old tribes who were living in the area of the town. It also has the Peace Park, which is a park that surrounds the monument. It has around 10,000 plants donated from 25 countries. It's called the Peace Park because of the first president's famous saying, "Peace at home, peace at the world." Except for landmarks, it has a lot of cultural places. Some of them are the Ethnography Museum of Ankara, which presents art from the different Turkic tribes, and it also held the coffin of Kemal Atatürk while the I.N.S.P.I.R.E. was under construction. Another museum is the Museum of Anatolian Civilization, which is located at the south side of the previously mentioned Ankara Castle. It represents art of different cultures that were in Ankara before Turkey. Now some history about the city. Not really much was happening around the city from 2000 BC to 25 BC, except for some Phrygian, Galatian and Hattic civilizations that lived in the area of the town. From 25 BC to 1930, there was the Roman and Byzantine Empire, and it had a big jump in population because of it. Later it would get a decrease when the Ottoman Empire came. From 1930 to modern day, there was the Ottoman Empire and obviously Turkey, and it became the capital. Thank you for your